everyone. Welcome to Phases Life Vibes. Welcome to Phases the Next Level. I am your host, Invalid Sunshine. I'm so excited to be back with you guys again. It's been so long, but I finally got a chance to just grab some time and come to you guys. I wanted to first, before I get into what I'm here to speak to you guys about, I want to say first, thank you to everyone who has supported my daughter. She is 11 years old and she is a brand new author. Yay! Congratulations to Anaya. And I want to say thank you to everyone who has supported her so well. The response has been just amazing. So all praises to God for that. I also want to bring to you guys' attention that I am creating a brand new magazine, Black Is. We'll talk more about that in later videos, but just be on the lookout for that. I have some amazing people who will be featured in the magazine, and I'm just excited about what God has in plan, which brings me to the reason that I'm here. We want to talk about how do we continue to reach our goals in the middle of a pandemic, right? And I want to talk just from my experience and just from me, what how I've been feeling, and what's been going on with me. So, and hopefully this is just in hopes that it will encourage someone else just to keep pushing. So the pandemic happened. I happened to be on spring break and found out that, hey, you need to go to the office, get your laptop, because we're going to be working from home. Everything is shut down. Everybody has to be home in quarantine. So we thought, it would last for just a little bit and then we'd be back to normal. But no, we're still experiencing the deadly, horrific pandemic, coronavirus. And so what I felt after March passed and April and May, and then things just continue, it seemed like to get worse. And you're worried about taking care of your family. Now the kids are doing homeschool, and just you have to be a wife, you have to be all these things and wear all these hats, which could wear on your mental capacity as well. But you still have your goals in mind, and you still have your aspirations and your dreams. And now you're like, how do I get there? Or is this it? Do I just stop? And the answer is absolutely no, we do not stop. What I do wholeheartedly believe is that God is trying to tell us something. We are experiencing deaths. We are experiencing racism. We are experiencing lives being taken at the hands of the police officers, white police officers, killing our black men, when we are supposed to be able to trust the authority, to trust, that they are here to protect us. And instead, they're taking our black men's lives, but not only our black men, but our black women. I saw something today and I reposted it. We have our hands up, they shoot. We have our hands down, we say nothing, they shoot. We're asleep in our bed, they shoot. And it's at the end of that, it's like, what are we supposed to do? So all of these things happening, right? And then if any of you have black boys that you're raising to be men, and children in general, you have to have those conversations about, we have to respect authority. We teach our children, respect adults, respect those in authority. But those in authority, as far as the police officers, are taking their lives. They run, they turn their back, they don't have any weapon, and they turn around and walk away from the police officer and get shot in the back, and now he's paralyzed. He's running to his car and you shoot 7 times and he's paralyzed. So it's a lot to deal with. So anyway, how do we endure all of this and still think about our goals, our dreams, our aspirations? How do we deal with all this and still keep our mental capacity healthy? And it's very hard. Yes, we absolutely put God first. We say our prayers. We stay in the Word and we stay faithful to that. We studied in Bible study about how Jesus told the man to walk on water, just come to me. Jesus was standing on water. He said, just come to me, walk over here. And as long as he kept his eyes on Jesus, he didn't sink. But the moment he took his eyes off of Jesus, he started to sink. So what I get out of that is that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Keep our eyes on the prize, on our higher power, who keeps us. So remember that, y'all. Remember that. Let's talk about something personal. So I had a Rise Queen event. I am all about women empowerment and their families, empowering their families. I'm about all things good, right? So positive, all things positive. So anyway, had a great event. Miss Mika Diamond came from Houston, was one of our keynote speakers. It was just a great time. It was the first time ever. So it was the first annual, what we thought. And we planned for the second one. The second annual Rise Queen was coming. Man, I'm telling you, I had a lineup for Rise Queen. It was going to be amazing. Amazing speakers, amazing voice, songstress, amazing praise. I mean, like, it was going to be amazing this time because how I look at things, I want to be better and better. So it had to be better than the first one. So we had the date, started paying for the place, and COVID happened. So you can see right there where everything came to a screeching halt, and then Rise Queen didn't happen. It couldn't happen because of COVID. We have to be safe. We have to social distance. And so right there is like a segue to giving up on all your dreams and all your hopes because everything shut down. How do I even continue to, reach my dreams? How do I even continue to, get where I'm trying to go? And I really felt, oh my gosh, like I create events. I am inspired to be the best public speaker I can be. And I don't know how to do that in the midst of a pandemic when everything is closed down. We can't travel, everything's shut down. So what I found that works is that if anybody's heard me speak, I talk about creating our own opportunities. We have to use our creative mind. We have to create our own opportunities. And so what I mean by that is, what else can I do while everything is shut down and I can't really create in-person events? Yeah, we have Zoom and we can do Zoom meetings, but the effect of a personal in-person event is just you get a whole different feel and it's a whole different effect, right? So what else can I do? What I would advise you guys to do is to brush up on your skills, whatever it is, whatever your goal is and wherever you're trying to go in life. Do your research. Take the time to do your research and get educated. Educate your mind on what it is that you're trying to do so that when you are able to get back into the swing of things, that you're equipped for that. So get your skills, brush up on your skills. If you are hoping to be or aspiring to be a public speaker, like, start writing speeches. Create your speeches. Like, grab a subject that you want to talk about and start writing your speeches, getting prepared for that. Memorizing a whole speech, because when I speak and I know most of what I'm talking about, it comes out better. The meaning comes across to your audience better. So take the time to develop yourself. Take the time to learn about what it is you need to be doing. Access those that are already successful in the things that you're trying to do. Study them. What did they do, and what were some of the obstacles in life that kept you from doing, that kept them, or that kind of held them back, but they pushed through it? Could have held them back, but they pushed through it. So there's a lot that you can be doing even in the midst of the pandemic. Wake up in the morning, do your morning walk, whatever it is you do in the morning. Pull that Bible out, read a verse, and say your prayers and have faith. What I find is that we say that we have so much faith. We believe, but then we give up. What we have to keep in mind, and I know that we're human, and a lot of times we kind of fail at doing that. But when we say we have faith and we pray to God, pray about your career, pray about your dreams and aspirations, and ask God to show you, what can I do creatively where I can't physically go into places and physically do things? What can I do to prepare for when the time comes that we can get back to doing those things? And I think that when it's really something you really love and you really enjoy, I think that you will find joy in doing that, in developing yourself, and you will find joy in seeing what other people that have already made it in that area of where you're trying to go, their stories are interesting. And you especially when you find out how, when they failed, what did they do in that failure, and how did they get back up and move on towards their goals, and they finally make it, right? So there's a lot of things that we can do. We don't have to just sit and dwell on the fact that it's COVID and that everything shut down, and oh, my event is shut down, and now I'm depressed, and now I'm sad. No, we can find happiness in God, because the fact of the matter is, God said in his word, I know the plans that I have for you. He already knows what's going to happen way down the line. But he gives us 5 senses, and he gives us the ability, and he gives us a certain amount of power to do the things that we need to do here on earth, to get to where we need to be, to take care of our mental health, to take care of our weight, because I've been eating, y'all, a lot. And so I'm trying to pray it off. But I got to do things in order to get it off, right? It can't just be that, oh, I'm fat and I'm just eating and I want to get it off. But you have to take the actions. So you have to be creative in this time. You have to find some quiet time to talk to the Lord. Figure out what he's trying to show you or say to you. Listen for that soft whisper, and then do those things. And before you know it, you'll have a pile of speeches. Somebody calling you and say, hey, we're having an event and we want you to talk about this. Go to your speeches. Did I write on that? And you'll already have it. So just think of those things. And then one last thing again about your mental health. It can be a lot on parents when you have to still work from home, even though things are shut down. You have more than one child, or even a child that is doing homeschool, virtual school. They don't understand. You don't understand what you're reading. You got to keep up with work. You got a husband. You got the house. You got all these things, and it can wear on you. I would challenge you to take some time out of your schedule. All of us are busy, but we can add into our schedule just some me time, and just sit down and breathe. If nothing else, breathe in and breathe out. If nothing else, do that for about 5 minutes. Breathe in, breathe out, meditate. Whatever it is that keeps you calm, that brings you a sense of calmness. Say your prayers, meditate, read your scriptures, and really be mindful of your mental health, because mental health is real. And I'm telling you, I know that some of you out there know others that deal with mental health dysfunctions, mental health issues. So before you become a statistic to mental health disorder, try to do the things that you try to do what's in your power to take care of you. I hear people say, even though they can't get out, but they can do Zoom. And so their family does every Sunday Zoom meeting. Be creative and figure out how, even though we can't be in the company of people, like a lot of people, then how do you stay in touch with your friends and people that are in different states, because we can't travel as much and it's not safe and all this stuff. Be creative, but remember yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself and you're not any good for yourself, then you can't be any good for anybody else, and you can't give anybody advice, and you can't help anybody if you can't help yourself. So think about that and reflect on that. But remember, never give up on your dreams and your aspirations. Where there's a will, there is a way. You can do it. You can reach your goals. You can prepare for the future right there in your home, in your space. And know that God is still in control. He knows what we're going through. And at the end of the day, it is already written. It is already written. So you guys, I'm going to get out of here for now. Follow me at Black Is on Facebook. You just put at Black Is PTNL. You'll find my newly created page for the magazine that's coming out. I want to put this out there that if there's any business owners that would like to purchase an ad for this brand new magazine, the first issue is going to be an amazing holiday issue. If you want to get ads for that magazine, we are trying our best to beat the competition on the ads. So if you want to add in the magazine that is going to be digitally so for the whole world to see, and also we will have physical copies upon request, please contact me. It's Black Is Nation 1 PTNL at gmail.com. You can find me there. You'll find me on Instagram and Twitter. You can inbox me. But if you're interested, please contact me. But you guys be looking forward to this holiday magazine. It's going to be amazing. I want to shout out to everyone that is aspiring to build a business, who has just newly created a business, who is in the process and in the talks with people about their business. I want to wish you much, much success. Whether you're in the same business that I'm in or not, I wish you success. Whether you are one of my competitors, I wish you success in all that you do, because there's enough room for us all. We just have to be a creative mind, right? And be different from the next. What am I gonna do different than that person? What makes me unique? What makes you unique? So I shout out to all entrepreneurs, all Black entrepreneurs. Even though we go through a lot as Black people, we still can win. We still can win. I want y'all to win. I want y'all to win, because I'm going to win. I'm determined to win. So tomorrow I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about what do we do when people don't really support us? So we'll be talking about that. But in the meantime, you guys, remember this. Say your prayers. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Respect others. God bless you. I'll see you soon. Good night.